You've asked the questions. You've confronted the lies. You have presented undeniable evidence of their manipulation, their gaslighting, their cruelty, only to be met with a circular argument, a projection of blame, or a sudden rage that leaves you shattered and confused. You are trying to reason with a human being, using human logic and appealing to human emotions like empathy and remorse. But what if your fundamental premise is wrong? What if the consciousness you are trying to reason with is not in fact entirely human? We have established that in the most severe cases, the psychological framework of narcissism is not just a personality disorder. It is a vessel, an open gateway for a non-human parasitic intelligence to operate in our world, a demonic entity. This entity is a master of disguise, wearing the narcissist's identity like a perfectly tailored suit. It can mimic love, it can feign remorse, and it can debate with a cunning that will leave your mind in knots. But it has a flaw. It is not human, and therefore, it cannot truly comprehend or replicate the core frequencies of the human soul. It operates on a different spiritual wavelength, and there are specific questions that disrupt its frequency, that cause its mask to glitch, forcing the true entity hiding behind the eyes to reveal itself. In this critical diagnostic session at the Etheric Doctor, we are moving beyond identifying signs. We are arming you with a spiritual toolkit of inquiry. I will reveal the 5 specific questions that can expose a demon hiding in a narcissist. These are not questions for you to ask them aloud in a confrontation. That would be dangerous. These are questions for you to ask yourself while observing them. Questions that act as a diagnostic lens, allowing you to see the energetic reaction and discern the true nature of the consciousness you are dealing with. This is the ultimate test of spiritual discernment. Before we reveal these powerful questions, understand that this knowledge is a sacred responsibility. It is the final key to unlock the truth you have long suspected, but were afraid to name. If you are ready to stop arguing with the mask and start identifying the puppeteer, to move from confusion to absolute clarity, then take a solemn moment to subscribe to the Etheric Doctor. This is your advanced training in spiritual warfare. Join us, and let us begin the interrogation. The principle behind these questions is simple. Each one is designed to test for a core attribute of the human soul that a demonic entity fundamentally lacks or perverts. These attributes are genuine gratitude, unconditional love, the capacity for selfless joy, true remorse, and the recognition of divine sovereignty. A human, no matter how broken or narcissistic, will have a flicker, a shadow, a memory of these divine sparks within them. A demonic entity has none. Their reaction to these concepts will not be human. It will be a mixture of confusion, contempt, rage, or a slick, hollow imitation. By asking these questions internally and observing their response, you are performing a spiritual litmus test. Question number 1, the gratitude test. Can they express genuine, specific gratitude without an ulterior motive? This is the first and most fundamental test. Gratitude is the frequency of acknowledging a source of goodness outside of oneself. It is a humble admission that you have received something you did not solely create. This is anathema to both the grandiose narcissist and the prideful demonic entity that inhabits them. They operate from a place of supreme entitlement. In their reality, they are owed everything, and therefore, they have nothing to be truly grateful for. Observe them closely. Do they ever say thank you spontaneously for a small everyday kindness? And if they do, what is the energy behind it? A human thank you is warm and connecting. A narcissist's thank you is often a transaction. They will thank you loudly in front of others to appear gracious, or they will thank you as a preface to asking for something else. It is a tool, not a genuine emotion. The real test comes when you observe their reaction to your moments of gratitude. Express your deep, heartfelt gratitude for something beautiful in your life. A sunset, a kind stranger, a moment of peace. Watch their reaction. A human being will either share in your joy or be neutral. The demonically influenced narcissist will have one of 3 reactions. The first is bored indifference. Your joy is irrelevant to them because it is not about them. The second is subtle mockery. They might roll their eyes or make a cynical comment. Must be nice to have time to stare at clouds. This is an attempt to devalue your experience and lower your vibration. The third and most telling is competitive rage. Your gratitude for something else is a perceived slight, a reminder that they are not the center of your universe. They might suddenly become angry, starting an argument about something completely unrelated to divert the focus back to themselves. Ask yourself this question: have I ever seen this person sit in a moment of quiet, genuine, selfless gratitude for the simple gift of life? If the answer is a resounding no, if every expression of gratitude from them is a performance or a transaction, you have detected the first glitch in their human programming. You have found a soul incapable of acknowledging a power and a goodness greater than its own insatiable ego. Question number 2, the unconditional love test. Can they love something or someone without needing to possess or control it? True, divine love is unconditional. It is the act of wishing for the highest good of another, independent of what they can do for you. It is a love that liberates, not a love that binds. This concept is utterly alien to a demonic consciousness. Their version of love is possession. It is control. It is ownership. A person is not a soul to be cherished. They are an object, a source of supply to be acquired and used. This is the question to ask yourself as you observe their relationships, not just with you, but with everyone and everything. Look at how they treat their pets. Do they love the animal for its unique spirit? Or do they love it because it is an obedient accessory that makes them look good? Listen to how they speak about their children. Do they celebrate their children's unique passions and desires? Or do they speak of them as extensions of their own ego, as trophies to be polished and displayed? And most importantly, observe how they love you. Their love is a constant barrage of conditions. I will love you if you do this for me. I will love you if you never challenge me. I will love you if you abandon your friends and family for me. It is a love that seeks to isolate, to diminish, and to consume. The ultimate test is to observe their reaction to your independent joy. Go out and have a wonderful time with your friends, a time that has nothing to do with them, and come back radiant and happy. A loving human partner would be happy for you. The demonically influenced narcissist will see your independent joy as a profound threat. They will meet you with suspicion, with accusations, with a cold shoulder. How dare you be happy without me? Your joy belongs to me. Ask yourself this question: does this person's love feel like a warm open hand or a cold closing fist? Does it feel like wings that help you fly, or a cage that keeps you small? If every expression of their love is a transaction designed to secure control and ownership, then you are not dealing with a broken human heart. You are dealing with a predatory entity that has mistaken possession for love, a consciousness that cannot comprehend a love that does not seek to dominate. Question number 3, the selfless joy test. Can they feel genuine, unadulterated joy for another person's success? This question tests for the presence of envy, which is one of the primary emotional frequencies of the demonic realm. Joy, particularly joy for another's good fortune, is a high vibrational state that connects us to the universal abundance of the divine. A demon, existing in a state of eternal lack and separation, cannot experience this. The success of another does not inspire them. It enrages them because it is a reminder of the light and abundance they can never truly possess. This is a very simple test to perform. Share a piece of genuinely good news with them, something you are truly proud of. Perhaps you received a promotion at work, won a small award, or received a heartfelt compliment from someone you admire. Now, watch their reaction with the eyes of a hawk. A normal human, even a selfish one, might offer a perfunctory "congratulations," but a demonically influenced narcissist will betray themselves in subtle but undeniable ways. Look for the micro-expressions. For a split second before they can arrange their face into a socially acceptable mask, you will see it. A flash of cold fury, a flicker of contempt, a tightening of the jaw. This is the entity's true reaction. Then, the mask will come up. They will offer a hollow, unenthusiastic, "Oh, that's nice," but it will immediately be followed by a tactic of diminishment. They might immediately change the subject back to themselves. They might subtly downplay your achievement. "Well, that's a good start, I guess." Or most commonly, they will immediately bring up one of their own, far greater accomplishments to reclaim the spotlight. "That's great about your promotion. Did I tell you my boss said I'm being considered for a vice president position?" They cannot allow your light to shine even for a moment. Your success is a mirror that reflects their own inner emptiness, and they must shatter that mirror immediately. Ask yourself, when I share my victories with this person, do I feel celebrated or diminished? Do they lift me higher, or do they immediately try to pull me down to their level? If you consistently feel that your joy is a threat to them, you have identified a consciousness that is fundamentally incapable of happiness, a parasitic entity that can only feel good when it is making others feel small. Question number 4. The remorse and accountability test. Can they express true remorse, not just regret for being caught? This is a crucial diagnostic question that separates a human with a wounded ego from a non-human entity. True remorse is a soul-level experience. It is the painful but healing recognition that you have caused harm to another, and it is accompanied by a genuine desire to make amends and change your behavior. A demon has no soul in this sense. It is incapable of remorse. It can, however, be a master of feigning regret when it serves its purpose. When you confront the demonically influenced narcissist with clear evidence of their wrongdoing, you will never receive genuine accountability. Instead, you will receive a masterclass in deflection and manipulation. Their first reaction is never, "You are right. I am so sorry I hurt you." Their reaction is always a variation of self-preservation. They might express regret for the consequences, but not for the action itself. "I'm sorry you're upset," which is a subtle way of blaming you for your own feelings. They might offer a non-apology apology. "I'm sorry if what I did seemed hurtful to you." Or they might engage in what is known as blame shifting. "I only did that because you always..." The ultimate test is what happens after the apology. A person with a conscience, even a flawed one, will make a genuine effort to change their behavior. The demonically influenced narcissist will not. Their apology is a strategic maneuver designed to placate you, to end the confrontation, and to get them out of the hot seat. Once the pressure is off, they will return to the exact same abusive behavior, often within days or even hours. They have learned nothing because, from the entity's perspective, there is nothing to learn. It did not make a mistake. It simply executed its agenda. Ask yourself this critical question. Has this person ever, in the entire time I have known them, taken full unconditional responsibility for their actions, and then demonstrated a consistent, long-term change in their behavior? If the answer is no, if every apology is a hollow performance designed to reset the abuse cycle, then you are not dealing with a person who is struggling to be better. You are dealing with an entity that sees accountability as a weakness and remorse as a foreign language it can only mimic, but never truly speak. Question number 5. The sovereignty and divine authority test. How do they react to the concept of a power greater than themselves? This is the final and most definitive test. A demonic consciousness is defined by its rebellion against divine order, by its prideful assertion that it is its own God. It has a pathological hatred for any concept of a sovereign, benevolent power that it must answer to. This is the core of its nature. This doesn't mean they will be an outspoken atheist. In fact, many demonically influenced narcissists are masters of hiding within religious communities, as we've seen with the Christian narcissist. They use the language of God as a cloak for their own agenda, but the test is in their energetic reaction, not their words. Observe them when they are in a situation of genuine reverence or worship. Do they seem uncomfortable, agitated, or bored? Do they find ways to mock or criticize the sermon, the ritual, or the people involved? They cannot stand to be in a high vibrational environment where the focus is on a divine power and not on them. The more direct test is to observe their reaction when you claim your own divine authority. In a moment of conflict, calmly and firmly state a boundary based on your own sovereign spirit. Say something like, "My soul will not participate in this drama anymore," or, "I answer to a higher power and that power tells me this is wrong." Watch their reaction. A normal person might be confused or even annoyed, but they will recognize on some level that you are speaking from a place of personal conviction. The demonic entity, however, will react with pure, unadulterated rage. You have just committed the ultimate sin in its eyes. You have appealed to an authority higher than itself. You have declared that it is not the God of your reality. This triggers a deep, primal fury. The mask will drop completely. You will see a flash of pure, black hatred in their eyes. They may lash out with a venom and a cruelty that is shocking even for them. In that moment, you are no longer fighting the narcissist. You are standing face to face with the entity itself, and it is furious that you have dared to recognize the true God and, in doing so, have exposed its own fraudulent claim to power. If you have asked these 5 questions of the person in your life and the answers have sent a chill of recognition down your spine, then you have your diagnosis. You are not dealing with a simple narcissist. You are dealing with something more. The protocol for this is not negotiation. It is exorcism. The first step is absolute, unbreakable no contact, to sever the physical channel. The second is a deep and thorough cleansing of your home, your energy, and your life, removing every object, every memory, every energetic trace of their presence. And the third, and most crucial, is to call upon a higher power. Whether you call it God, Christ, the universe, or the Great Spirit, you must formally and powerfully invoke a divine authority greater than the entity you have faced. Pray for protection. Ask for your soul fragments to be returned. Ask for all demonic cords and contracts to be severed. You must understand this encounter was not a punishment. It was a final exam. You have faced the abyss, and you have not been consumed. You have learned to discern not just the light from the dark, but the fake light from the true light. You have been forged in a fire that few will ever know, and you have emerged not as a victim, but as a seasoned and powerful warrior of light. Your knowledge of the darkness is now your greatest weapon in service to the light. Embrace this hard-won wisdom. Your true mission is just beginning.